Alright, so the Oscars were last night. I watched it and thought it was pretty good overall. Couple surprises in there. Just gonna go through the winners list and kind of give some quick reactions to the whole thing. Okay, so first one, makeup and hairstyling went to The Whale. Pretty fair. Don't think anyone can really complain about that one. I will say any other year, I think in The Batman, the makeup on Colin Farrell was good enough to win an Oscar. Just this year, being up against The Whale, pretty much impossible, you know? Insane transformation with Brendan Fraser, a well-deserved win. The award for film editing went to Everything Everywhere All at Once. 100% deserved, clear-cut win. I don't think anyone can really argue this one either. The editing in this movie was absolutely crazy. For me, it might have even been the most impressive part of the movie, which is obviously saying a lot. So yeah, well-deserved. The award for Best Visual Effects went to Avatar: The Way of Water. That's pretty much a no-brainer, right? I'm sure everyone saw that one coming. Fair enough. Best Original Score went to All Quiet on the Western Front. Slightly surprised about this one. I thought if there was like one award where Babylon maybe could have got one, it would have been this one. But I'm not complaining, you know, All Quiet on the Western Front was great too. The award for live action short film went to An Irish Goodbye, and the award for animated short film went to The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse. Not gonna lie, I haven't seen most of the shorts, so nothing to say on these ones really. Well done to both movies. Achievement in sound went to Top Gun Maverick. Super happy to see Top Gun get at least one award tonight, and definitely deserved this one. Best costume design went to Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. Personally, I was kind of leaning Elvis on this one slightly. Just the way they were able to recreate all of Elvis's old costumes from real life so perfectly, like one-to-one in this movie, I thought was really impressive. But I guess, to be fair, in Black Panther, they definitely were doing a lot more like complicated costume work, so fair win. I know a lot of people were looking at Everything Everywhere All at Once for this award too, and I wouldn't have been totally shocked to see that happen, but I kind of thought the costume design in that movie was maybe a little bit too kind of like random and off the wall to be like winning this award. But yeah, moving on. Well done, Black Panther. The award for cinematography went to All Quiet on the Western Front as well. Personally, I was kind of rooting for Tar in this one, but hard to say that All Quiet on the Western Front doesn't deserve it, so yeah, good job. And production design went to All Quiet on the Western Front as well. This movie actually won quite a few awards tonight, and yeah, this is definitely another one that I would say it thoroughly deserved. The award for Best Director went to Daniels for Everything Everywhere All at Once. The field for this category this year was honestly ridiculous. Like, any of these 5 nominees could have deserved it. But I do agree with Everything Everywhere All at Once getting the nod on this one. It just seems like from a technical perspective, it would have been the most difficult and complicated movie to direct. So I think it deserves a lot of credit for that. It's also pretty cool to see the award going to a team of 2 directors. I was definitely thinking the Academy might just want to throw this award to Spielberg here, just out of like pure respect. And personally, I would have really loved to see either Todd Field or Ruben Östlund win. But yeah, honestly, no complaints here from me. I think the most deserving movie did end up winning. The award for actress in a leading role went to Michelle Yeoh. Probably the least surprising award of the night. I think everyone pretty much expected this one to go to her, as it probably should have. You know, she was great, well deserved. Yeah, just no surprises here. Moving on. Actor in a leading role went to Brendan Fraser, which I was actually really surprised about. Completely think he deserves it. You know, he was fantastic. The Whale was honestly one of the best movies I saw. Definitely probably the saddest movie I saw last year as well. I think a lot of people were definitely expecting either Austin Butler or Colin Farrell here, and either one of them definitely would have deserved it too. But I'm just so happy to see Brendan Fraser win, man. Like, his whole redemption story and everything is so perfect, and now this is kind of like the perfect end to it. So yeah, hopefully we'll be seeing him in a lot more movies in the future. Also, I was kind of already wondering about this, but now that Brendan Fraser actually won Best Actor, it makes me wonder even more. Why was The Whale not nominated for Best Picture? I know the list they already had was pretty strong. I'm not saying like I know who I would bump in favor of The Whale, but I definitely think it did deserve a nomination, probably more than at least 1 or 2 other movies that were on the list. So yeah, kind of surprising, but glad to see Brendan Fraser pick up this one at least. Original screenplay went to Everything Everywhere All at Once as well. Personally, my favorite screenplay of the year I think was Triangle of Sadness, but I can't really argue again with Everything Everywhere All at Once winning this one because it's so like absurdly original. So to even conceptualize of that initially is like worthy of the award in itself. So yeah, well done. Best adapted screenplay went to Women Talking, which I think is pretty fair. That was probably the strongest aspect of the movie for me, was the screenplay. Best animated feature film went to Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. Very well deserved win, pretty easy one in my opinion, clearly the most deserving in the field, particularly because of the stop motion in this one. I think like that really set it apart. Best original song went to Naatu Naatu from RRR, which I think pretty much everybody was really happy to see win. Was also easily the best and most fun live performance of the night music-wise. Also, here's an idea for the Oscars to boost their live viewing numbers a bit. What if instead of having Best Original Song pre-decided by votes, it was actually like a live performance contest where whoever gave the best performance on the night would get the award? That'd be kind of sweet, I think. Anyway, moving on. The award for Best Documentary went to Navalny. Pretty well deserved win. Definitely feels like the most culturally relevant documentary right now, so I think it's good that it won. Also really enjoyed All the Beauty and the Bloodshed though, so shout out to that one as well. The award for Best Documentary Short went to The Elephant Whisperers, which I was really glad to see win. Great acceptance speech there. The award for Best International Feature Film went to All Quiet on the Western Front. Not surprisingly, again, this movie really cleaned up tonight. I know a lot of people were really hoping for Argentina 1985, which was great as well. But yeah, I don't think we can really be too surprised with this one. The award for Actor in a Supporting Role went to Ke Huy Quan, which I'm sure was everybody's feel-good moment of the night. I think everyone was really rooting for him here. Very similar sort of story to Brendan Fraser, where, you know, he went away for a long time and this is kind of like marking his comeback. So yeah, hard not to feel great for him here. An awesome acceptance speech. Actress in a supporting role actually went to Jamie Lee Curtis for Everything Everywhere All at Once, which, despite how much Everything Everywhere All at Once was really just dominating awards season this year, this one still surprised me. I really thought that Carrie Condon was most likely going to get it, or Angela Bassett, which going into the awards season, I definitely wouldn't have expected to say, you know, that someone reprising a role in a Marvel sequel would be considered a favorite in a major acting awards category. But, you know, as the season rolled along, she really just looked like she was picking up a ton of steam and might be able to pull it off. Personally, I kind of would have loved to see Hong Chow or Carrie Condon win this one, but obviously I'm still really happy for Jamie Lee Curtis, huge fan of hers, and this is a cool legacy moment for her. And finally, that'll bring us to the Best Picture Award, which went to Everything Everywhere All at Once. Definitely no surprises here. I would have said it was the favorite going in as well, but I think for sure by the end of the night when they were like about to announce the award, everyone pretty much knew that it had it in the bag. Going into the awards tonight, I thought that The Fabelmans or The Banshees of Inisherin might have stood a chance potentially, but as the night sort of unfolded, you know, you saw both those movies not pick up very many awards, and Everything Everywhere All at Once picking up a ton of awards. So yeah, this was a pretty foregone conclusion by the end of the night, but you know, well-deserved win. Happy for everyone involved. Overall, pretty good year of awards. No major robberies or anything really, in my opinion. Like I said, the only major thing I would have liked to personally see different was I would have liked to see The Whale be nominated for Best Picture at least, even though I know it wasn't going to win. But yeah, aside from that, pretty solid evening overall. Let me know in the comments if you agreed with the awards or if you would have liked to see some things go differently. Thanks for watching. If you have time to like and subscribe, that'd be awesome. Catch you next time. Peace.